Now I will tell you the change request. When we will get change request in agile environment, how to handle that change request, and when you will get a change request in predictive environment, how to handle change request. In agile, that is very simple. When anybody will raise change request will come from the scrum master or development team. Change request directly goes to the product owner. Product owner is a voice of customer, and he is responsible for the product backlog, because product owner will prioritize the product backlog in collaboration with the customer, because he is responsible. First, he received the change request, and product owner will check the priority of the change request. If change request is a very high value, high risk, then first he will prioritize the change request and check the value of the change request in collaboration with the customer. If the value of the change request is a very high, then product owner have authority to add the change request in the current sprint in collaboration with the development team, because there is trade-off, or they will make some discussion, because they take out some user story to maintain the velocity of the current sprint. You know, in agile there is always 100% work. 99% work is nothing in agile, or half work is nothing in agile. In agile there is always 100% work. So first he will discuss with the development team to maintain the velocity of the current sprint. If the value of the change request is a very high, then he will put the change request in the current sprint in collaboration with the development team. If the value of the change request is a medium value, medium risk, then he will put the change request in the product backlog, and after that the product owner will reprioritize the product backlog and check where does priority go of that change request. And if the value of the change request is very low, then he will add the change request in the product backlog, and it will come into the next sprint or subsequent sprint. This is all about the change request. When you will get a change request in agile environment, this is very simple to deal the change request in agile environment. And when you will get a change request in predictive environment, that is a little bit tricky and more complex as compared to agile. You know, predictive life cycle, there is different type of project life cycle: predictive life cycle, agile life cycle, iterative life cycle, incremental life cycle, and hybrid life cycle. There is 5 type of project life cycle, and next video I will explain to the project life cycle with the example, and then you know each and everything regarding project life cycle, how to choose and when to choose and which project life cycle. Okay, you can understand up to now. Is there any question, Tahir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I will
Yes,
open
sir,
the whiteboard and I will explain you the predictive life cycle. How to deal the change request in predictive life cycle.
Okay, sir.
Then there
Sir,
is
I
a
have one
PM,
question.
project manager. If
This
anybody
change
will,
request, this
sorry,
change request is for
yeah, change request in agile only. Customer will raise
my
change request,
question
and
is, for example, if
Scrum Master
we are
and development team.
working in the project.
Okay. Anybody will raise change request, that directly goes to the product owner, because
Okay,
product
it is
owner
from
is
the
responsible, because he is a voice of a customer.
okay.
Product owner is responsible for product backlog. Okay. Product backlog is a list of requirement.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Product
sir.
backlog is a list of requirement. There is user story.
Right, sir.
Okay. And now in predictive, if anybody will raise
Okay.
change request in predictive environment, change request will directly goes to the PM. directly goes to the.
Okay, sir.
If change request
PM.
raised by customer, it means sponsor, or change request raised by the team. Inside the team, there is resources working inside the project, and senior stakeholder are there inside the team, and customer is a customer. If change request raised by the team,
Right, sir.
first I will explain you when PM will collect requirement from the team. A team will raise the change request directly goes to the PM, and PM will evaluate the change request, and he will do the detailed impact analysis. First, project manager will check the change request. If change request is affecting the deliverable or it is not affecting the deliverable. If change request is not impacting the deliverable, then he will reject the change request because change request is not needed. If change request is not impacting the deliverable, then there is no need a change request. PM will reject that change request and communicate to the relevant parties. Whoever it has requested, he communicate to them. If change request is impacting the deliverable, then project manager will do a detailed impact analysis. Project manager will check the three baseline. This change request is how much affecting the baseline: cost baseline, scope baseline, schedule baseline. Because of this change, how much these baseline are affecting. And he will check the quality. Project management plan, he will check also how much quality is affecting because of this change request. Resources. Do we have resources to do work on that change request? And risk, procurement, all the plan he will do. And this procedure is called integrated change process. When he is doing the impact analysis, this process is called integrating change control process, because you will receive one question in the PMP exam from this area, only integrated change control process. And you should know what is the integrated change control process. Is it okay, Tahir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will do detailed impact analysis, and that change request project manager will send to the CCB. What is CCB? Change Control Board. CCB is Change Control Board is dealing with the change request. Change Control Board is responsible for all the things that are doing inside the project. In Change Control Board, PM is the part of Change Control Board, stakeholder, and sponsor. These three bodies are inside the change control board. Some author is called steering committee and some is called change control board, but I would like to call a change control board. That is better word for that thing. Okay. And then change control board will himself do the detailed impact analysis. And if change control board will reject the change request, then they will communicate, send back to them and communicate the change request to the relevant stakeholders. Okay. And then change control board will check the priority of the change request. If change request is a very high value, or the change request is a medium value, or change request is a low value. Okay, Mr. Tahir?
Right, sir.
If the value of the change request is a very low, then PM have authority to approve that change request. If the value of the change request is medium, then PM and senior stakeholder have authority to approve that change request. If the value of the change request is a very high, then PM will forward after detailed impact analysis. PM will PM will forward that change request to the sponsor. And if sponsor will reject the change request, then send back to them and communicate the change request. If sponsor will approve the change request, it will go to and build the change request and communicate the change request and implement the change request. And after implementing,
Okay.
they will again communicate the change request. And after that, they will rebalance the baseline and project management plan. Rebalance the
Okay.
baseline and rebalance the project management plan. This change request when they will get from the team. And there is little bit change when customer will raise the change request. There is only little bit change. Then change request directly goes to the PM. When change request raised by the customer, it is directly goes to the PM, and PM will evaluate the change request and come back to the customer and tell to the customer, because of this change request, baseline are affecting and how much affecting, and project management plan is also impacted and how much impacted. And if customer will reject the change request, then send back to them and communicate the change request. If customer says to him, okay, go ahead, then PM will do the detailed impact analysis of that change request and send to the change control board and again
Change
same
control
procedure
board.
will follow and again same procedure will follow. Okay, Mr. Tahir,
Okay, sir.
is it okay?
Yes, understand, sir.
Do you have any question regarding change
Yes, sir,
request
understand.
in the predictive? Okay,
Uh,
that is good. You know each
yes,
and
but
everything regarding change request. When you will get change request in agile environment,
yes,
how to handle, and when you will get a change request in predictive environment, how to handle. Okay, there is 3 role in agile:
yes,
product
okay,
owner, scrum master, and development team. Product owner is responsible for product backlog, and he will collect all the
yes, sir.
requirement and then prioritize all the requirement. Okay, and development team is
Right, sir.
responsible for the work, and scrum master
Okay, sir.
is shielding the team from impediments, roadblocks, problem, and he is facilitating the team. He is providing tools to the team. Then they achieve the goal very easily. Okay, and later on I will
Right, sir.
explain you regarding the
Yes,
process of agile. Then you know each and everything very easily.
yes, sir. I have also understood here.